I arrived in Toronto at around 7 a.m., but didn't sleep too well on my flight, so I was just on a mission to find somewhere where I could take a nap for a bit. And then I stumbled into all these people, so I decided to copy them and crashed for around 30 minutes. Then was off to the train, got my ticket, I got on, and then was off to the city. I had been to Toronto once before when I was 7, but I think I was only there for a day, and the one memory I have is being on the glass floor of the CN Tower. That is to say, it felt like I had never been before, so I was excited to explore the city.
I'm just trying to find a Tim Hortons. I don't get why it's so hard.
Then I met up with a friend's friend who I'd never met before and who took me to different places of the city and showed me around.
Could it be starting like someone doing a harmony? It's really nice. Keep it going, keep it going. It's very beautiful. Some singers here.
What am I doing in Toronto? That's a good question. Originally, I was gonna come here to meet with someone. But that didn't work out. I still had my plane tickets booked. I still had my concert ticket plus an extra concert ticket. So I decided to come, and I was a bit, I don't know if worried is the right word, but I thought I was going to be alone and sad. Coming here on my own, having completely different plans in the first place, and then, not being able to do that anymore, and instead being alone, and who would I go to this concert with? But I was able to reconnect with a friend I made on my mission trip. I was able to stay with her, and a friend from home who did the same French immersion program I did, made a friend who lives here. So I was able to spend the day with them the day I arrived. And then yesterday I spent a lot of the day studying. And in the evening I went to meet up with a friend that I met on Explore last year when I went to Nova Scotia. And she's also vegan, so we added a vegan restaurant and we caught up, and it was really strange, like the similarity between our situations. We were able to, I guess, sort of enlighten each other on the other side in a very nice conversation. That was very nice. Now I'm heading to Ottawa. This is where I did my mission trip in May and June. We'll see what I get up to over there. Yeah, despite being so early on a Saturday, there are still plenty of cars on the road. That's how you know it's a busy city. Before I get to the bus, I'm gonna stop by Tim Hortons and get myself my favorite cheap breakfast or snack. Cinnamon raisin bagel toasted dry with peanut butter on the side. I think that's my bus, but I really need breakfast. I'm gonna run to Tim Hortons. Got it. I'm here, bruh. I can't believe I'm here. What the heck? So cool. Right now, I'm on a mission to find the bathroom.
Approche. Éloignez-vous du bord du quai.
I honestly can't believe I'm here. Getting off of the station at Bayview, which is the station that we would use frequently if we needed to get onto the train. Yeah, just so many memories of missing buses because they wouldn't show up, or they'd be 10 minutes late and so you'd miss your transfer somewhere. It really made me appreciate how well the transit system is in Vancouver. But this is where I ran. This is where I lived for 5.5 weeks. It's almost like I never left coming back here, but it's so bizarre being back.
After watching my friend's hip hop practice, I bussed to my mission trip leader's house since she lives in Ottawa, and I had dinner with her and her family. We played some board games, and then she drove me to my bus pickup spot in downtown Ottawa. Except that I got the time wrong by 1 hour, and I realized after she had probably already gotten home. So then that left me stranded in downtown Ottawa at 11 p.m. with nowhere to go to. And I particularly didn't like this situation because I had my backpack. I very obviously looked like a tourist, and I was wandering aimlessly looking for a shop to hide out in, and I just didn't want it to look obvious that I was, vulnerable and didn't have anywhere to go to and was confused. But then thankfully, I was able to find a diner that would close at 12 a.m., and 12 a.m. is when my bus came. I ordered some food to go to have as breakfast for the next morning. So it all worked out, but just wanted to let you guys know that things don't always go to plan. So just be ready to improvise and be a quick thinker, because you have to be able to, figure these situations out and keep yourself safe.
I made it to Hamilton. It's 6:50 a.m. right now. I walked 8 minutes to a Tim Hortons. Turns out I was just a Tim Hortons and a gas station. But apparently, hopefully, there's a Starbucks open. I've been such a loyal customer to Tim Hortons. I was just getting my little cheap tea, my little $2.50 tea, or my little like $2 bagel and peanut butter breakfast. But there's just not a Tim Hortons nearby. It's open. Being at these different universities, like I saw U of T, well, and now I'm seeing McMaster, so not even that many, but it's making me almost nostalgic for a university experience, like the experience of being away from home, even though I've never experienced that. It's like, I don't know, making me want it, or like, I don't really know what I'm feeling, but it's interesting. Anyways, Starbucks is over there. Almost there.
I wasn't able to meet up with anyone today, and I was too tired to try and figure out how to properly explore Hamilton. So the day just consisted of me finding different places to get work done, such as this library, and I was able to get a decent amount of work in, but I was also just really tired from all the back-to-back days of travel and taking those overnight buses and that overnight flight and just not sleeping too well. So I was just trying to pass the time productively until I could get on that plane and head home, because I was pretty tired out. Although I had a good time, but I was ready to sleep in my bed.